In terms of the ACL reconstruction, there is a standard protocol that we follow, but it can be varied depending on any specifics that might have been done with that particular patient.
The graft itself is just a conduit. So the tissue that gets put into the knee undergoes cell death, and it won't be there for very long. Now, as it declines in strength, the body repopulates it, and new cells grow in, and it becomes a living vascular thing again. But it's a new living ligament, not the one that you put in there originally. Now, that process of ligamentization, which is a big medical word that I'm sure was made up, takes a year, and you can't accelerate that. It takes a year for you to get full strength in the graft. Now, it becomes really very weak in the first 4 to 6 weeks, and that's when we don't want patients to fall over. We don't want them to come in and say, I went to the Christmas party and had an accident, because it's at that point where the graft's likely to re-rupture.
The biggest challenge for the patients following an ACL reconstruction, I think, is actually for a lot of people to slow themselves down. Obviously, initially there's soreness and there's some pain, but a lot of these are young, sporty people, and they want to get back to their sporty things. And because of how an ACL heals, they may feel ready to go back to running and things like that, and we really often have to hold them back and say, no, you have to wait till it's reached 3 months.
Beyond 6 weeks, the graft starts to pick up in strength, and by 3 months, it's pretty strong, but not strong enough for twisting and turning activities.
Probably from about the 6-week mark, I would say patients can start to think about going back to the gym, certainly working their upper body and working the non-operated leg, and we'll advise them as they go on in terms of what to do with the operated leg.
So work with your physio team to make sure your exercise and rehab programme helps your ACL to heal as effectively as possible. You can find more information about specific exercises in the downloadable document in the resources section of the website.